Alright, and we should be live. Welcome back to DDLC. This is part 2. Alright, let's get started. Oh, I just realized something, a little freaky thing I just realized. In the bottom right on your desktop when you start the game up, the clock has the same time as in real life. I thought that was fucking creepy, but also kind of cool. Cool, but also kind of creepy. Alright, let's get this started. DDLC. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Again, if you are not 13, if you're under the age of, I'd say 15, don't watch this game. Don't watch Let's Plays of this game until you're probably like 15 or older. Because there are some disturbing in this game that will fuck you up. Trust me, I know. If you're not 15 or older, click off this video and then watch DDLC when you are older. Trust me. Anyways, with that warning out of the way, let's get started. Last time we left off, we joined Monica's Literature Club. We got our first poem dealt with. That one, okay, I guess. That went okay, I guess. So, we gotta make another poem, so here we go. Oh, that's eerie. That's weird. Oh, shit. Ah! That's weird. There we go. Incongruent. I don't know what that means. Disaster, frightening, sadness. There we go. There we go. No, it can't be pain. Disarray? I don't know what that means. Fuck it. Oh, it is. That is Sayori's. Okay. I thought that wasn't hers. I don't know why I thought that. Grief, uncontrollable. Let's go with grief. There we go. There we go. I like the little chibis there in the bottom left, like walking around on my notebook. I think that's adorable. How the fuck is Cloud's Natsuki? That makes no sense. Spinning, summer, heartbeat, parfait, forgive. There we go. And then cry. There we go. I only got 2 words wrong that time. Last time I got like 4 to 5 wrong. Last time I got 4 to 5 words wrong. This time I only got 2, which is not bad. I'm getting better at this. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey, Mike. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Aody? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Choose her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down, lets the contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I know it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry or you want an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan on conveniently forgetting that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, there leaves only one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell me about some money. Don't get me involved in that like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I like when you speak up your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun sight of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles on the desk. Plop! Yeah! Ow! What was... A cookie! A giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Is this a miracle? Retribution. Actually, that one almost works. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm happy. Hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Riley tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. Here's his chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Gets out of her seat, goes by Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Yeah? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? My last period was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense. You have heard the bell ring, right? I must have not heard it. Since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you started playing music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I'll let you down, Mike. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone is settled down now. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Mike! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? For what? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica are gonna make some posters and stuff. So I'm gonna go get some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Oh, are you going with Mike to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with them. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun, more fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Mike? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure if you could make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kinda dull. Mike, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines from the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once pepperous field before me is just a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's very an ordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's gonna be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Mike, this class over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed it one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling to me. As the years went by, I began to dig a hole up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. That's good. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! They're the best brand too. Kind of dirty though. Various crayons from the box reading their color names. That's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine, fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Oops, I dropped one on accident. Smack. Ah! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the ground and the crayons spill over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clenches her forehead. Gee, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. I grab her by the waist, pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should get you some ice. Mike, where would you find ice around at this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Nothing from the pain. Sayori makes a funny joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder, run out in the hallway. I look for the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter as long as... Since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll just purchase that one. In just a moment, I already returned to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and using the other one to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll get better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Mike. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I always tried to keep up with you. You were always kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I wouldn't get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found you out. Even though it really wasn't your fault after all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. In a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you wouldn't have bumped your head. Mike, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're always rushing to help me, even though you're just being clumsy. You really are a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Even before I even know it, I'll treat you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Mike, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but... well, I hope so. It's already been this long, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside. When I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Now if I hide under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Sayori clenches her forehead again. Don't snap so fast after hurting yourself. I guess it's too late now. Well, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the classroom. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about to start showing our poems. Eh? Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about that. I was playing with the crowns and I smacked my forehead into a shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it right here. I found the poster paper too. Looks like you already ended up doing all the work, Mike. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I mean, an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone, are you ready to share our poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crowd box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I share my poem with first? Let's start with Natsuki first, even though she's gonna be kind of rude. I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It felt flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meanings just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and on to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinions. But my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Don't be cocky. As fucking Luke says in Han Solo says in Star Wars. Good job, kid. Don't get cocky. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe I'll learn something. Oh, this is a long poem. Amy likes spiders. You know what I've heard about Amy? She likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really badly. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has lots of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm not gonna tell. And I'm gonna tell everyone. That was kind of negative, Lil. I'm gonna be honest. That was kind of a negative poem, saying constantly like, "Oh, this person's gross," or "Ew, this person likes spiders. I don't want to be friends with them." Just because someone likes spiders, I mean, you don't have to be friends with them. I have friends at school or friends in real life that like spiders, but do I hate them and don't want to be friends with them? No, I don't like spiders, but I don't hate them for that. You can like whatever you like. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best one I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you have to explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? course. It's about how everyone thinks my... It doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you. Or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Yet in your poem, you have it be like, oh, I hate this person because they're gross. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Alright. Let's go with Monica next. Hi again, Mike. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. So, as long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give out poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. Bet Yori and Natsuki are super interesting people, but don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm putting pressure on you or something. I really don't mean it. I didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless company of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on pizza crust. An endless poem of meaninglessness. Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's the way I write. Sorry you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's all like magic. The way I write the lines are short, make the lines really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. Just so putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Why do I think I've seen this specific one before? From the first line right here. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Okay, I've definitely seen this scenario before, and I was a little freaked out by it the first time I saw this. I was like, what the fuck? Do we got another fourth wall breaker over here? You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah, you can definitely tell Monica can break the fourth wall. Easily. I clicked Yuri. What the hell? Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Mike. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your emotions, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very imitant exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you like to read it. Is this a poem you wrote for today? Yodi nods and timidly hands me her poem. That raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scatterings of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. And the enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon entices its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement, a rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I cut the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't tell to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being reticulated by a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it didn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. Well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's not my fault. That's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Thank you for sharing with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I probably would hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're welcome, Yuri. Sayori! Mike, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are really good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Eh? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Eh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you. Do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Start fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Mike, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you listening anymore? Whatever. I'll give you it when we get home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. And she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. Bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a bit clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm, help her sit at the desk. I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Don't worry, it doesn't matter. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it back in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in a bottle. All in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle has a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes another bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave. Discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelves one by one after the other. Holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. All I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That slightly started to get a little depressing. Holy crap. Sarah, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this one is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it harder for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone. We're done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. If everyone could sit at the front of the room. This is about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really need to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of gaining new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters. I've designed some pamphlets so we can give out during the event. That's great and all, but doesn't that mean tell us what we're going to be doing for the event? Oh, sorry, I forgot. I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're gonna be doing a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start pulling those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her hand in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess it kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put each on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings and being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. But if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki has no more arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Glances around. She dejectedly glances around everyone's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club seriously is going to be the death of me. Don't say again, Yuri. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to pick a poem of yours. We're going to be reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden! Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the class, how do you expect to do it in front of a bunch of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. She flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. That was really good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clenches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly to the podium. This one was called... It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Goddamn, I can't talk today. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting for other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself. It's your poem, so come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori starts her poem. Somehow it's like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem wasn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, though thorough and thorough. Sayori finishes and we applied. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Mike liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits to you really nicely. It might even be the other poems. It might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well as that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen other poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just kind of embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Mike. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Mike lower everyone's standards a little before I had to do it. Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. Oh, shit. I think it's less about your abilities and more of your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. This poem's called Jump. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Oh, you press square, you get rid of like the little reading HUD here. You get rid of it. I don't know why you would do that, honestly. I don't know why you would do that, but okay. Do you still at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's kind of embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. That's just how it is, so I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That being said, I want to thank everyone for coming though. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you're reciting. Jeez. I should probably find another poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, so let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. Hold on, guys, I have to do something real quick. It's been working out really nicely so far, and I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Mike. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a bit quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I spaced out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would still walk home with Sayori. I would walk home with Yuri. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't ruin that, I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Mike. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. But then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Ugh, fucking poem time. I hate this I don't want to be negative here, but I don't like this crap at all. I can barely even see Sayori's chibi. Freaking Natsuki's blocking her off. And these two keep going in the same damn direction, so I can barely even see her. Give me... wait. I don't like that Sayori's all the fucking depressed words. God damn it. God fucking damn it. I think happiness is Sayori. Yep. Damn it! There we go. There we go. Damn it. Damn it. Incongruent. I don't think that's Sayori. There we go. How is Yuri's suicide? That makes no sense. Broken. Damn it. Dude, I keep getting either Yuri or Sayori's. And that's fucking annoying. I don't want Yuri's. There we go. Damn it. Got a fucking Natsuki one. Alone. There we go. Oh, I lost track of time on that one. I lost track of things. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing for piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano? Maybe not determination, I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you? I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole school day where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, don't they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a very specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. But eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for today now. Okay? Fine, fine. Your actions aren't as funny as Yodi's or Sayori's, though. Excuse me, where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. There you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. I'm sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a bit off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. I can tell that was a lie, Sayori. I'm not stupid. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worryingly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. The conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since I'm preparing for the festival, they must have spent a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Mike, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but she seems kind of downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Mike. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really liked this. She'd always talk to me about what's bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was very dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll just drop it for now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the people of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Mike. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Eh? She's been so much happier since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori was always like that. She was always full of sunshine. It's not like any different now than it was as it has always been. You're so funny, Mike. Have you ever thought that maybe you see her as so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her. So, trying to think about it for now. Alright. Monica's smiles seem meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is. I kneel down from Sayori and talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? That I'm feeling like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. Why don't we share our problems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their problems and I do the same. I kind of contact Monica, she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking to Sayori about. I have a feeling I know what happened because I've seen this game before, but I don't remember exactly. It's been ages since I've seen this game. In terms of like the main game, it's been literally, I'd say, about 3 years since I've seen the main game. I mostly just like watched mods after I saw the main game. I watched just mods of the game, so let's start with we haven't started with Monica yet. Let's start with her. Hi, Mike. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but before we can play with a bunch of people, I'll have to give it more time to thought. Okay, no pressure, but whenever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. It's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar each and every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Though we kind of grown up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. It kind of reminds me. What about Sayori has been a little off today? Yeah? Did she tell you something? Well, Mike, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's always been acting so much happier than ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I start with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when Alright, I'm just gonna continue, because this fucking thing is glitching out for some reason. It keeps going up to the top of the fucking poem. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, it's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot more easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, I want to focus more on everything that went into it and things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, let me take a sip real quick. I'm gonna drink. Let's do Yuri. Ah, fucking eye. Well done, Mike. You definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing your writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone's enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what everyone thinks. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend more personal time with all the girls in the literature club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in the writing. I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Mike? Eh? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself? In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comfortable. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and had the most advice to share. Is that so? That must be terrible. Eh? For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome? How unlikable of me. Yuri. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach. Let's say Manville? Millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface under a clear blue sky or exposed of bliss. Beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in, is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. Where the sand is wet, where the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we all still build sandcastles. I still stand where the foam wraps around my ankles. Where my toes squish into the sand, the salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle but powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempting by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my piece to evade the shore, but drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of a inane thing to write about. I think you're supposed to say the word insane, but I didn't get put right. But I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. You said it like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. So knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I want to have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Oh shit, who did I click on? Oops, I accidentally clicked on Sayori. I was gonna leave her last. Whatever. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a bit quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a bit tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey Mike, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this the this one the most. Why? You don't want to get close to everyone? You want to get close with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But doesn't that mean I need to try so hard to impress them? I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write than thinking about you. Sayori? No. Mike, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori! I glance around the room to make sure no one has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head, she sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally she gathers herself and puts up a smile. It's nothing, Mike. Just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone. Okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? See you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out the door, humming to herself. Uh-oh. Oh, we're getting closer. I don't want to see it now. I don't want to see it again. That brought me nightmares back 3 years ago. I don't want to see it again. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah, it doesn't blow me away. There's something I really hate about it. It's just really not my style. I mean, that's fine. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Eh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but personally, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. I'll be your beat. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wander over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful, and press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about every day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice meaning for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a bit slim. Well, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too, making us write about something a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. It's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. And at the very least, it was good practice. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or you said something strange now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. You devised your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is something so weird now? Look, even Yuri is in a mood to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she went to go pee. Natsuki, show some decency. Oh, come on. Actually, she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's all right. Seriously? Out of all the times not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me like today, and I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What'd she say? Well, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing on the weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! As for myself, I'll be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sari will be helping me design them. As well for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me out? Make something up for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all! You're the most talented person here, you know? No, Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are harder on you when she's not around. May be the case. But if I can't also be a leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. You should make some banners and decorations to set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focus and nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You're a wonderful help, Yuri. Anyways, that just leaves you, Mike. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would go a long way to give one of them a hand. You always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting that I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to such a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a little help. Even if you don't know how to bake, there's some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Mike may not like to be around if you only make him to be a nuisance. So therefore, it'd be more suited to assist with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Mike to... What are you saying? That's extremely meticulous work. And baking, isn't it? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it's up to Mike to decide who'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really even gotten time to spend with me, you know? I'm sure he's interested in it. You literally just said I'm surprised as well. Sorry, I was just saying though. Jeez, can we settle this already? Natsuki, Yuri, Monica, Seiyo. Oh man. Doesn't the game normally like make you go towards Monica and you can't pick anyone else at one point? I am personally going down a Sayori path. I'm going down the Sayori path, which means I'm helping Sayori more than anyone else. So... Wait, what happens if I do click Sayori? Does anything happen? Oh, you can't pick you can't pick Natsuki. Sayori. You cannot pick Sayori. That's fucking rude. That's rude as shit. That's honestly fucking rude. That's legitimately rude as hell that you don't get to pick Sayori. It's the player's decision. They should be allowed to pick whatever they want, dude. What the f... Fine, I'll go second best. Fine, I'll go second best option. Monica. Fuck you. Okay, I'm just gonna skip this because this is gonna cause a whole giant fucking argument. And I've seen this far too many times and you guys have probably seen this, so I'm just gonna... Wait, did I accidentally pick Natsuki? Oops. Whatever. God damn it, I accidentally clicked on Natsuki, so I accidentally clicked too much. Damn it, I wanted to click on Yuri if it didn't let me pick Monica. Well, you really don't get an option in this fucking game really that much. A lot. You pick Sayori? No, fuck you. Pick someone else. Monica? No, fuck you. Pick someone else. So you only have Natsuki and Yuri to pick. I wanted to click Yuri, but no. Couldn't fucking... Because I was dumb and clicked too fast. Yeah. Fuck off, Natsuki, I don't care. Yeah, I'd much rather do this with Sayori. Honestly. Alright. This is where I'm going to stop and call today's video for today, because again, we hit the point where I officially just stopped the video. So, I'm going to save here. You can't go over the autosave for some reason, that's weird. Honestly, that's kind of odd. I guess I'll just save over this, I guess. Yes, I'll overwrite save. I hope you enjoyed. Comment, like, and subscribe. I make videos. I really hope you enjoyed this. You're enjoying this Let's Play so far, because I'm really enjoying it. I hope you enjoyed. This is Ralph Waffle signing out. I hope you have a great day, night, evening, whenever you're watching this. This is Ralph Waffle signing out, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody!